So they knew there's a well there. They stopped near the well and they sent their water boy to get some water. Now he threw the bucket in the water, and the bucket goes down. Deep well. It's a deep well. The bucket goes down. He fills the bucket, and then he thinks the water is filled. Now he's filling the bucket. Oh, so this bucket is heavier than usual. The bucket is, what's wrong? But he keeps pulling. Oh, maybe the bucket is a little heavy, but he keeps pulling. And he takes the bucket. Oh! He says, Ya Bushra, Hada Ghulam. Ya Bushra. Oh wow, this beautiful boy from the well. Oh, he's so happy. قال يا بشرى هذا غلام. Oh, good news, this boy. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today we have the second part of Yusuf alayhi salam's story. A quick recap. Last week we discussed that Yusuf alayhi salam was loved by his father Yaqub alayhi salam, and the brothers were jealous. Jealous of it. And then Yusuf alayhi salam saw a dream. And the dream was that 11 stars and the sun and the moon are prostrating to Yusuf alayhi salam. He told the dream to his father, and his father said, don't tell this to your brothers, or they'll be jealous and they may want to harm you. So Yusuf alayhi salam didn't tell his brothers, but then his brothers plotted against Yusuf alayhi salam anyway. They made a plot that we want our father's affection towards only us, so we have to do something about it. So they plotted that they'll take Yusuf alayhi salam to picnic outside for an outing, and there they would harm him so that he is eliminated. He's out of our way, and we can then have all the affection of our father. So that was wrong and misguided thinking. Fine. So as you know, they took Yusuf alayhi salam after requesting Yaqub alayhi salam. They took off his shirt, and they took him to a distant well, lifted him and threw him in the well. Now today's story starts, they waited till evening. So that it seemed that it's a natural, it happened on its own. They waited till evening, and the evening they came to Yaqub alayhi salam. They came back home. Now imagine the scene. It's night time, it's dark, there are no street lights, it's all dark, and these 10 brothers are coming home to Yaqub alayhi salam crying. They're crying, loud cries. Now Yaqub alayhi salam, he was of course anxious for Yusuf alayhi salam. He was scared. He knew that something, he had this sense. He had this premonition. Premonition. He had this premonition that something wrong may happen. And now here the brothers are coming, walking in the night, silent night, and you hear the cries of these 10 brothers, loud cries. They're crying. So Yaqub alayhi salam, his worst fears are coming true now. They come to the Yaqub alayhi salam, and they cry. Now he's surprised. What's wrong? What has happened? They said, oh father, we were out racing together. Now look at the story. We were out racing together, and we had left Yusuf with our bags and belongings. And we were racing, and a wolf came and ate Yusuf. Oh. So that's what Yaqub alayhi salam had said. A wolf came and ate Yusuf. Now Yaqub alayhi salam was of course shocked. He said, ate Yusuf? Now of course these brothers said, no brother, no father, we know you won't believe us. So even though we speak the truth, and here's the shirt of Yusuf with blood on it. Now what blood was that? That was a goat, a sheep's blood. They said blood on it. I know you won't believe us. Then Yaqub alayhi salam looked at the shirt, and he said, what a kind wolf he was. What a kind wolf he was. He ate Yusuf, but he left his shirt intact. So the shirt was not torn from anywhere, yeah? He ate Yusuf, but left the shirt intact, unharmed. And that's a surprise, because if a wolf would attack you, he would not take off your shirt, I want to eat you. No? What's he gonna do? He's gonna attack you, tear you, rip you apart, and eat you. Yeah, he would. So Yusuf alayhi salam, he said, Yaqub alayhi salam said, what a kind wolf that he ate my son, but he did not harm the shirt. Now the brothers were this thing, but then Yaqub alayhi salam knew that the brothers are lying, that these are lying, that this is not what happened. And he said, Fasaburun Jameel. Fasaburun Jameel. I'm going to practice beautiful patience. I'm going to practice beautiful patience. And I'll complain about my problems only to Allah. I know you guys are lying. You're not saying the truth. But then they were a big group. I said, Father, I know you won't believe us. So what can you do? But Yaqub alayhi salam knew that Yusuf cannot die. Alayhi salam. Why? Why? He was a prophet, and the dream. He knew that Yusuf alayhi salam will be a successful man. He would be a powerful man. He would be a famous man. He cannot die in childhood. Now, the Yusuf alayhi salam was a small boy, young boy. Maybe he was just 8 years old, like Safwan. Like Safwan. They say he cannot die. He has to be a successful man, and these brothers are lying. Okay. Now, of course, he said, for Sabrun Jameel, Wallahu Musta'an. I seek Allah's help in whatever you say, whatever you ascribe, and that's a lie. Fine. So the brothers went away, and now Yaqub alayhi salam is, of course, very sad that his favorite son has been separated from him, and he can't do anything about it. He can't do. The brothers won't tell the truth. They won't tell where the well is, where we have thrown Yusuf, because now they want all the affection of their father, but the father knows that it is their plotting, it's their scheme, and that's completely, it's very sad. Fine. Now Yusuf alayhi salam is in the well. Imagine he's in the well, alone. Dark night, no sound, no animals, no human beings. He's alone in the well. A boy, of course he would be scared and nervous and upset. What's going to happen? What if there's a snake that comes from the inside the well, or a scorpion, or some dangerous poisonous insect, and that harms him? But then Yusuf alayhi salam waited. They said he waited in the well for 3 days and 3 nights. For 3 days and 3 nights. And then Allah in the well sent a message to him. Sent a wahi. Allah said, don't worry. You would meet your brothers one day, and they would not recognize you. They would not know you. They would not know, and you would meet them one day. Yeah, so Allah gave him peace. So he was comforted by Allah in the well. Now, after 3 days, what happened? A passing caravan. Yeah. Now this caravan, they used to pass. Their journey was designed in a way that they would pass through these water holes, wells, and sources of water. So they could fill up their water sacks, water skins, and they could carry water for the journey. Journey was difficult and required water to survive. So they knew there's a well there. They stopped near the well and they sent their water boy to get some water. Now he threw the bucket in the water, and the bucket goes down, deep well. It's a deep well. The bucket goes down. He fills the bucket, and then he thinks, the water is filled. Now he's filling the bucket. Oh, today the bucket is heavier than usual. The bucket is, what's wrong? But he keeps pulling. Oh, maybe the bucket is a little heavy, but he keeps pulling, and he fills the bucket. Oh! He says, Ya Bushra, Hada Ghulam. Ya Bushra, oh wow, this beautiful boy from the well. Oh, he's so happy. Qala ya Bushra Hada Ghulam. Oh, good news, this boy. Now why is he happy? The boy? Yusuf Islam is so handsome. He's such an innocent boy, and the bug is a boy. Wow! Now he's so happy, so excited, yeah, because he wants to sell the boy. He wants to sell the boy. That's money. That's money for him. He wants to sell the boy. So wow, how's the ghulam? Now they took Yusuf alayhi salam and they kept with him. They kept him with their belongings. Now this caravan was, now Yusuf alayhi salam and his father Yaqub alayhi salam, they were living in Philistine, and this caravan was going to Egypt. It was going to Egypt. They took him to Egypt, and they said, wow, this is a good find. This is a good find. Got money. Because in those days, people used to be sold. They used to be sold. Boys and girls used to be sold in the markets. So they took Yusuf alayhi salam to the market and they put him on display. Now the market, old Egyptian market, full of people and goods and things and whatnot. And there you have this young, beautiful boy, handsome boy, up for sold. Now just imagine, Yusuf alayhi salam is a Nabi, yeah, the son of a Nabi. So his great grandfathers were all Nabi, and he's being sold in the market. He's been sold in the market. So Allah tests you. Allah's plan. So he is being sold in the market. Now in the market, people are coming and they are quoting their price. I want to buy this slave for 10 dirhams. I want to buy this for 12 dirhams. I want 15 dirhams. They're doing this. Now, the financial minister of Egypt, Al-Aziz, he comes and he says, oh, I like this boy. I want to buy this boy. And tells his wife, maybe we can buy him. Maybe he'll be good to us and we can raise him. And maybe later he can do a khidmat. And if required, maybe we can adopt him as a son. He's telling his wife this, we can adopt this boy as a son, and maybe he can be good to us. They buy Yusuf alayhi salam for a very cheap price. For a slave in Egypt and being sold for a cheap price. Yeah? Cheap price. They bring him home and the story continues. Now what happens? Allah takes Yusuf alayhi salam from the house of Yaqub alayhi salam and he puts him in Egypt. In Egypt, Yusuf alayhi salam grows up. And as he grows up, he becomes more handsome. He's more handsome than the entire city. Such a handsome boy. He becomes a young man. He grows up. Now, there is one episode that happens, and it's in Qur'an. And we have to be aware of it. We should know it. Yeah. As kids also, we should know it. Now, the wife of Al-Aziz, once she grows up, she was fascinated. She's so handsome. He's becoming such a handsome boy. Now, this lady, she wanted to do some bad stuff with Yusuf alayhi salam. Yeah. She called him one day. This is in Quran. She shut the door and she wanted to do bad thing. Yusuf said, Ma'azallah, no. How can I even think of it? He ran from the room. She runs after him. And she puts a hand like this, trying to grab Yusuf alayhi salam. And his shirt from the back comes off. Tears the shirt. Yeah. Now as Yusuf goes, the door opens. And who's standing at the door? Al-Aziz, the husband is standing. Oh, what's happening? What's going on? What's going on here? Why is the shirt torn? And why is she here? What's happening? What's going on? To say, oh, he tried to. No, she is of course surprised and shocked and nervous. He tried to do bad stuff with me. Please punish him. Put him in jail, or punish him. Put him in jail or punish him. Then Yusuf said no. He said no. In fact, it was she who tried to do bad things with me. Then they say, okay, who is now speaking the truth? She's saying something else, he's saying something else. Then a man from the house of Al-Aziz, he said, look at the shirt. If the shirt is torn from the front, then Yusuf is lying, alayhi salam, and she is speaking the truth. But they sit down. Don't do this. Okay. And if the shirt is torn from the back, Then Yusuf Yusuf al-Islam is speaking truth, and she is lying. They looked at the shirt, and the shirt was torn from behind. So she's the one who's lying. She's the one who's lying. So Allah protected Yusuf al-Islam there also. This was a trial. This was a trial, a test, and Allah protected Yusuf al-Islam here. Now the Aziz said, okay, I know this is your scheme. He told his wife, this is your plot, and you have plotted this, and stay away from him and seek astaghfar, seek forgiveness from Allah that you plotted this. I told Yusuf alayhi salam, be quiet, don't tell this to anybody, because he was a famous man. If people come to know that the wife of Al-Aziz and she plotted like this, and then it would become bad name to the finance minister. So he said, Yusuf, keep quiet, don't tell this to anybody, and let it be. Let it be. And of course, he didn't take any action against his wife, because then that would again let the news spread and things would become bad. So this is the second part of the story. Next week we have another series coming up. So have a good day, enjoy. See you next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.